All right, what's going on, everybody? Back in the barn. The open and quarters are now over. So I was training pretty hard through that and leading up to it. So I wasn't making a ton of content, but now we're in the off season. So it's gonna be a little bit of a recap on quarters, but mostly kind of a preview into how this off season is gonna look for me, and also just the things I'm gonna be focused on for a little bit. So like I said, quarterfinals are over. I actually really liked the workouts. Obviously the two biggest controversial things were the crossovers and the V-ups. I thought the V-ups were pretty dumb, but I liked the crossovers. I think triple unders would have been cooler, but I can also see why they didn't do that. In terms of my performance, I wasn't really happy with it. I thought all the workouts were good for me, so I'm not unhappy with the programming. I don't really have any excuses or reasons for not doing well. I just know I didn't execute. I didn't do what I am physically capable of and what I've been training for all year. It was pretty disappointing. I'm still disappointed, but even in that disappointment, just mentally accepting what happened and taking what I can from it, because at this point, it's done. I can't change how I did in the 2023 quarterfinals. I am excited for a new year. Like I said, this video is mostly gonna be about the upcoming season, and really most immediately the off season right now. So for me, I think a lot of what is holding me back, obviously strength. There's certain lifts, especially specific ones that are a lot farther behind than others. And then even the ones that my top end strength isn't far off, there's still a level of endurance and being able to work at high percentages. And kind of segueing into the next thing that's gonna help with that is gaining a little bit of weight. So I think I talked about this a little bit in my full day of eating video that I did, but I haven't really been trying to gain weight because it was so close to quarters recently that I've just stuck at the weight that I know I'm comfortable working at. But now, since the season's over for right now, and I can dial back the longer aerobic training and keep the eating the same, it's gonna be a little bit easier to gain weight. Pretty much only doing one Metcon a day right now. That'll probably change in a month or so. Even when that does change, it won't go straight back into the kind of volume it was before. A lot of that volume is being dominated by, like I said, strength training and a lot of upper body accessory and bodybuilding type movements to make sure that when I do put on that weight, it is in my upper body, because that's the only place that it really has anywhere to go that's not gonna hinder any performance in any capacity and could only make things go up. So, and also can use this time to focus on the YouTube channel a little bit more, focus on online programming for people. So if you guys don't already follow me on Instagram, I'll put my username up on the screen right now. So I post a lot of the workouts I do on there. And if you guys are also ever looking for programming or online coaching, you can DM me for prices. We can talk about what you get out of that a little bit. Personalized programming for whatever you are trying to work on specifically. We get coaching calls from that. Things will be adjusted to what you need. Talk about your workouts weekly. So if any of you guys are interested in that, definitely DM me on Instagram. We can talk about it. Even if you're not sure, you're just curious, you wanna know, just shoot me a message. That pretty much covers what I wanted to talk about today. So now we're gonna get into the actual training. We're starting with every 2 minutes for 10 sets, 75 double unders, 5 ring muscle ups. So this is probably gonna be one of the harder things that I've done since I've gotten back into training. And the things that I have done so far, I can really feel that time off. Just lungs just aren't used to it anymore. Muscle fatigue comes a lot quicker, but gonna try to get through it. And then we have some other pretty fun stuff to do after that. All right, just finished up with that one. I'm gonna put it underneath the workout description on the screen anyway, but if you guys didn't see it, this was a mayhem workout. I really like the way Froning writes workouts. So every once in a while I see stuff that he does or that's on the compete. I know he doesn't write for the compete, but I think this might have been a What's Rich Doing workout. So every once in a while I'll do something from them that looks fun, especially right now while I'm more focused on strength training and building some more muscle. The Metcons I'm doing are kind of stuff to keep me enjoying CrossFit right now. This may come as a surprise to some of you, but I do actually love doing CrossFit. But when you're training your weaknesses all the time, certain time domains, certain movements, some of that stuff isn't like the most fun CrossFit workout you could come up with. Whereas those two movements I really like doing. I really like doing interval style stuff like that. So, and today was a good day to throw it in because we're doing a lot of pressing today. So now about to get into death by bench press. Most of you guys probably know what death by workouts are. If you don't, it just means on the first minute you do 1 rep, second minute you do 2, third, 3, fourth, 4, and you just keep going as long as you can until you fail. So you just pick a movement, do it with that. I'll be doing bench press at 185, which is my body weight. Not expecting to get too far. This is probably gonna be a shorter piece, but it'll be kind of a fun way to get a decent amount of volume in on bench press in a shorter time frame. And then we'll get into some more accessory stuff with the dumbbells after. All right, I'm not gonna get too much of a warm up just because I did just do 50 ring muscle ups. I also, if you guys can tell, do not have a spotter, so I'm not gonna really push it to the limit on this, but if I do fail, I'm just not gonna have clips on, so just dump it to the sides. Hopefully can avoid that though. Also, by the time you get to the 5th minute, you've already done 15 reps. I'm really just gonna treat the first couple minutes as a warm up anyway. All right, here we go, 10 seconds. I feel like I'm a lock for 5, but anything after that is a win. Eight might be a stretch. All right, finished the 7th minute. I got 6 reps. Well, I really got 5 reps of 8. My butt came off the bench on the 6th one. I knew I wouldn't have gotten it if I kept it down, so I'm counting that as failure. I mean, it is failure, that's a no rep, but still. I'm all right, I'm actually pretty happy with that because bench press obviously is not my strong suit. Time to get into some accessory work. All right, that's all I got for you guys today. Quick first session. Chest probably gonna be pretty sore tomorrow. Do have some snatching later, but that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. A little bit of a shorter one. Probably gonna be trying to do more frequent videos, but they'll probably end up being a little bit shorter. So I hope you guys liked it. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. Hit me up on Instagram if you're interested in any kind of programming or have any questions about that. And I'll see you guys in the next video.